All right, good afternoon, and we're bang on time here today at Nagpur, which is really good. And let me get on with the answers so we get started with our final as scheduled. And sincere request to all of you, because it's been a super close final, please be quiet in the audience when the final's going on, because I think there are many of you in the audience who would know the answers as well. Very, very close prelim. I stuck my neck out and said 12-13 would be a good score. You surprised me with that. 14 and 15 was a good score, and there were students above that too. So very, very good and healthy scoring for a city that has not had this quiz for 2 years as a physical event. So is the rest of India. But a lot of quizzes are coming back to Nagpur, which is superb, not just the TCS quiz. And again, I'm so happy looking at the scores that we did not miss Nagpur this year. I think you owe TCS a round of applause for ensuring the event happened. We even experimented and had meetings to discuss whether we should ask Nagpur teams to come to Mumbai, things like that, but then they said, no, we will do Nagpur. So that was really, really encouraging to see. Otherwise, we would have missed such lovely talent. Quick word on the answers. Quick word. We'll start with Quicksilver. Mercury. All of you got that right. Simple one. Kennedy phenomenon, where you don't know whether a wound is an entry wound or an exit wound. When John F. Kennedy got shot, people did not know that still. It's a debate, like I said. Those were good answers. Heparin's presence does not allow blood to clot. It was from which body part that we originally isolated the cells was the liver. So you got that one right. Despite my telling you, don't give me none of these as an answer, someone wrote heart as the answer. I said liver, kidney, I gave you options. Then came Heisenberg, that was easy. Jonas Salk was easy for polio. Then came the double helix model. So the quiz, of course, now is science, technology, and a little bit of engineering, because that's what we see a lot of you wanting to do. Even if you don't, technology is part of every field. Today, I find technology far more as part of areas like sports, journalism, media. I mean, I know a couple of people who manage the RCB team, and the way technology is used by RCB is amazing. I'm sure the other teams do. I don't know much about the other teams, but it's fabulous to see the amount of technology that's used in sport. Then came the chymograph, which is blood pressure. Red to which color is the spectrum of light? Yeah, someone invented black today as an option, but that's all right. All this happens in a quiz. It's good fun. The answer was violet, of course. That's why Vib Gyur. It goes from V to R. Then came the Pacific Ocean, which covers the rings of fire, the dormant volcanoes. The word with a long definition, I said dash missiles. That was a good giveaway. Was ballistic missiles. The word was ballistic. Then came SISGI. One or two of you managed that one. Then came the Turing Award. HTC in 2008 experimented with an operating system. What was the name of that system? Android. Android is not a new system. It's from 2008. Then came Voice over Internet Protocol, the Kyoto Prize, Busicom calculators. Tumblr was the clue for the short texting blogs. Java, everybody got that right. So where you said, don't give me clues, I think you were accurate. PDAs was personal digital assistant, old technology. And then finally, Seymour Cray led us to the world of supercomputers. So those were our 20 questions here today. It leads me to our top 8 contestants from 8 schools in the final. In random order, the position which is table 1 to table 8 has nothing to do with the scores. It does not mean that table 1 has scored the highest or table 8 has scored the least. It's just random order. Once the teams are on stage and we start the software, 40 minutes with the final. And the reason we do 40 minutes is the whole objective when we sat with TCS some years ago to plan this quiz was a typical time duration of a class in school is 40 minutes, roughly. Some schools 35, some schools 40. So the whole idea is, can we learn something different in that same 40-minute duration? All right? So 40 minutes is all I will take once we get started. And I can get them to do it, don't worry. Okay. I'm sure all of us are going to enjoy as much as you enjoyed and surprised yourself with the prelims, because it's like challenging you beyond your normal school boundaries. For now, qualifying into our final here today, with a lot of AI-powered innovations this year. In fact, for the first time in live quizzing, we are having a live scoreboard. We've never had a live scoreboard, so at any point in time during the quiz, you will know where the team stands. And these are all newer technologies which we are able to manage. And for now, we'll get started with our teams coming up on stage. As team number 1, please put your hands together. You're good to go? Team number 1 or contestant number 1, please put your hands together to welcome into our final at Nagpur from the center point at Katol Road, Neil Diopotra will walk up as contestant 1. As contestant 2, neighboring Neil from Delhi Public School, Mihan, is Spandana. Will qualify as contestant 2. Yeah, 1 and 2. As contestant 3, yeah, just let her go in. As contestant 3, walking into our final here today from the Niri Modern School, Rini Borikar will walk up as our third finalist. As contestant 4, joining us in this final, it's a different school, and I clarified that backstage, from Centrepoint International School, Yash Divakar will walk up as our fourth contender. All right, so we got Yash coming in from Centrepoint's International School. I double-checked on that because I saw Centrepoint and Centrepoint, so 2 different schools. As contestant number 5, traveling all the way from Raipur, put your hands together, from the Krishna Public School, Manan Setia will walk up as contestant number 5. What time did you leave home?
Around 10:30.
Last night. When did you reach here?
4:30 a.m.
Oh my God. All right, he's been here since 4:30 in the morning at Raipur, but that is today's passion for quizzing. Put your hands together. These are schools which take the effort, travel. In fact, you traveled once and got stuck. Were you the boy who traveled? All right, the first time the quiz got cancelled. I think the school had already traveled to Nagpur, and then last minute, because there was a political rally, we were compelled to pull off for the safety of the children, of course. We were compelled to pull off the event, and they were already in Nagpur, so they had to travel back. But appreciate the passion of such schools. In fact, in many cities, we've had contestants. For example, Bangalore. We had a young boy from Goa coming and winning the quiz in Bangalore. Bangalore's never lost the quiz in 25 years, and they lost the quiz this year. Though I've never understood how one studies in Goa. It doesn't fit at all for me. But anyway, that's a different issue. You know, when you tell me I study in Goa, to me it's like 2 different sentences. I study is 1 sentence, in Goa is a 2nd sentence. But anyway, that's besides the point. We had a similar situation in Cochin, where we had a team from the Nilgiris, from Kotagiri, They traveled all the way from the hills, and a young girl qualified into the nationals. We've had the same situation in Pune, where I think we had a contestant coming in from Aurangabad and qualifying to the nationals. So post the pandemic era, schools in different parts of the country which took part online now understand they are good enough to actually play this game. So they actually start coming and taking the effort because they've tasted that success and realized we have only assumed that the city teams are better than us. We're equally good. So competition is no longer from your city anymore. And Raipur is an illustration. Raipur, of course, has been coming here regularly. I think their school has won this quiz in the past as well. So they are serious contenders at Nagpur anyway every year. But as contestant number 6 walking into our final here today, from the Shivaji Science College, Sarthak Bhatt will walk up as our next finalist. Neighboring Sarthak from Bhavan's Vidya Mandir, Ojas Lakhade will walk up. And completing our lineup as our final contender here today from the School of Scholars is Shaurya Baitule. Our final contender on stage. I have 2 contestants who I want to recognize. I don't think they're from 12th standard, so it's good to recognize them because they should know they were very close to qualifying. They finished 9th and 10th here today. In 9th position is Abhivir Singh Podar International. Where are you? Abhivir Singh, can we have a round of applause for him? Very, very close. He knows the mistakes he made. If he had made one mistake less, he would have been on stage. And finishing 10th here today is Abhir Varnekar from Bhavan's Vidya Mandir. Put your hands together for him. Hard luck. I don't know if it was him or someone who was in the 11th place. I had to correct about 30 answer sheets because scores were very close. I personally corrected them backstage. One of these actually scratched out 2 correct answers and wrote a wrong answer. I don't know if it was him. Not you. Okay, thank God. Otherwise, you can feel horrible when you do something like that. You scratch out the right answer and then you write the wrong answer. Anyway, 8 contenders on stage. 2 of them will go to the national final, the national semi-final technically. But can we have a round of applause, Nagpur, as we get started with the first round, tech integration. Here it is. From here, the game goes super fast. 40 minutes is all I will need. It's a pre-programmed software. We've got a live scoreboard coming up. We'll also invoke a crossword puzzle which comes in. Contestants, just move the mic towards you as we get the crossword up there. I start with one example for all of us to get started. All right, let me start straight with one. Audience, clue for you. Let me make it easy. Put your hands up if you think you know the answer. You know the answer? All right, question to you. What's the question? Your hand went up straight away. All right, one down. Here we go. Let me ask him. I mean, he was enthusiastic. What class are you? 8th standard. Okay. I'll make it easy for you then. One down. Lightest element on the periodic table. Shh. Him. Go on. 8th standard. Give him. Fair chance. No? That's okay. Sit down. The guy there with the... Hydrogen. Which school? Put your hands together for him. He'll win the first audience prize. Hydrogen's absolutely right from DPS. So we've got one opening for our first contender here today, which is Neil. Neil, if you want to play 5 across or 9 across, you know one of the letters. But it's not compulsory that you have to play 5 or 9. You can choose to play what you want. You choose the number, I ask you the question. Go ahead.
9 across.
All right. He wants to use the opening 9 across. Question to you on 9 across. It's a working unit of the brain that transmits information.
Neuron.
He'll get that right. Starting letters can always be a nice one to play with. Neuron is absolutely right. He'll get the first 25 here today. As we move to the young girl from TPS, your choice.
5 across.
Quick on her choice. Here we go. Question to you. Your clue on 5 across. Element Enrico Fermi. Element named after Enrico Fermi. Think of an element. If you don't know, 5 seconds, it passes. Not trying. Moving across to Rini.
Is there negative marking?
No negative marks. Passes clockwise.
Ferrum?
Passing you on ferrum to the young man. Your mic is off. Mic, please. One sec. We'll get it right for you. Don't worry. All right, you can use my mic.
Fermium.
Fermium is absolutely right. He's confident he's got it right. Fermium. We'll give him a 25 on a pass on 5 across. As we go across to Rini, what do you want to choose?
4.
4 down. She's got 2 letters. Smart choice. Okay. She's playing the 4 down. I just get a feeling Yash wanted to choose 4 down if it were to come to him. She chooses that. 4 down for you. I am one word. 4 down. I am one word which explains extremely luminous active galactic nucleus. Sounds like a line from the Avengers. Extremely luminous active galactic nucleus. One word to describe it. Tough one. Not trying. Passing you to Yash. Move the mic towards you. Guys, I need that mic to be sorted, please. Yeah, 1 sec.
Is it a quasar?
A quasar is one word which describes high luminous activity. This young boy is going to be tough to beat. Plus 25. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Absolutely right. Are you one of the Avengers? No? All right. You never know. They come in all sizes. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. To you. What's your choice, young man? He's on 50.
7 down.
He's playing on a 7 down. I am used in flash lamps. I am a noble gas. I'm used typically in flash lamps, even in propulsion systems. I am a noble gas, typically used in flash lamps. Silence, I told you, it's a nice small hall. The voice can carry. Don't do this. I'll come to you. Put your hands down. 8 of them to pass.
Xenon.
Xenon. Spell that for me.
No, I don't think it's xenon. Never mind. Pass.
No. I don't want to stress you out. If you can spell
No, it's not xenon. Pass.
across, Ojas.
Sir, pass.
Pass. Shaurya.
Tesla.
Absolutely. Oh, Tesla. We'll give him a 25 on table number 8. He got that right. As we go to table number 7, we pick with Ojas. What's your choice now?
Sir, 6 down.
6 down. He's got an N there. Okay, here we go. It's called the late phase in the evolution of a star. Some use it as one word, some use it as 2 words.
Sir, red giant.
Beautiful. Oh, well played. A red giant is the evolved stage of a star. He got that absolutely right on the crossword. As we go across to Shaurya, take your choice.
2 across.
He's playing a blind. No option there. Okay? 2 across for you. Joseph Engelberger is considered the father of this industry. Today, schools try to teach you this. It's a modern side of science and technology. Joseph Engelberger,
Internet.
across. 5 seconds. Neil, Spandana, nope.
Pass.
Spandana, Rini, Yash. Modern side of science or technology, schools try to teach it today.
Computing.
Computing, no. Across?
Computer.
Computer, no.
Robotics.
Beautiful. Oh, beautifully played. He's got robotics right, and he gets a 25 on table number 6. And the scorecard's beginning to look good here. That's a beauty of a live scorecard. You know at any point in time who's playing how. Let's go quickly to the second round of our quiz. It's time for us to progress to what we call tech evolution, and we'll go anti-clockwise, starting with Shaurya. Here we go. Anti-clockwise, you've got a table that you can choose from. You can't repeat the choices, but you have all the choices to choose from. What's your subject of choice?
Space.
He goes straight for space. Here we go. On your screens, this is a NASA mission to the Queen of Gods. Where are they going?
Can you repeat the question once?
This is a NASA mission to the Queen of Gods. Roman mythology.
Jupiter.
Beautiful. 25, well worked out. He knew that he's good in space, he went for it and he's cracked it. Moving across anti-clockwise, space has vanished. What's your choice?
Sir, science.
Science. All right, says Ojas. Here we go. Science for you. What is this that is happening for the first time in the 1950s?
So vaccination.
Slightly better answer. This child was the first. Vaccination for what? Audience silence. I know many would know this answer and there's a reason for it. Yes.
So polio.
Nice. Connecting the prelims to the finals, absolutely well answered. Polio will give him a 25. It's going to be a tough final. Everyone scoring. As we move to you, what's your choice?
Gaming.
Gaming, all right. He's clear on gaming. Which company would evolve from these games?
PlayStation.
Passing you.
EA Games.
Across. Popular gaming company.
NES. NES.
Across. Pass.
Nintendo.
Across.
Sega.
What's left? No.
For no points.
No, he's not done.
Sir, EA. Steam.
Anybody all right in front? Absolutely. Put your hands together for him. Atari. Well, I thought this was honestly an easy one. Bad miss on stage. As we go to the next one, let's see what he wants to play. Go ahead. Whose choice is it? I think it's Manan. Yes.
Ad World.
Advertising world, says Manan. Here we go. This, hold on. This is a famous confectionery company. What is special about these candies? You're in a science technology quiz.
They are M&Ms. M&Ms,
Go on.
and is it like something that they portray their chocolates as in ads, as a mascot or something, or they use a certain type?
You're
of
in a science
size?
technology quiz. So, what do they try to do? Think. Very easy.
First chocolate to be portrayed as some figure in an ad.
You got to give me a better answer. I'm just being fair. He's trying to grapple with it.
Chocolates being used as a character or as a celebrity for an ad.
You're very close. That's why I'm being patient.
First animation of a chocolate in an ad.
Give it to you. Give it to you on that one. The first ever. Today, even in India, you get a lot of these characters, you know, which are actually the chocolates, but they make characters out of them. It was the first ever computer generated being, so to say, and which represented a character in their ads. You were revolving well around the characters. Plus 25 to him. At your age, that's a good answer. As we go across to the other side of the stage, and after this round, the buzzer starts, so the quiz will be precisely 10 minutes from there. For now, we go across to Yash. What do you want to play?
Innovation.
Innovation, says Yash. Here we go. Which company worked on this innovation of touch screens way back in 2005? They started experimenting with something very different as a device to create the idea of touch screens so that you don't use buttons.
Nokia.
Passing you
Pass. Apple.
is absolutely right. Steve Jobs hated buttons and therefore started playing around with this kind of a device, and she'll get a 25 on that. Question to you, go ahead, take your choice.
Literature.
Rini.
Literature.
Literature, okay? Here we go on literature. Audience silence. One of the first novels in the world to be adapted on artificial intelligence. All you got to tell me is the author.
Stephen King.
Passing you.
George Orwell.
25 again. This girl is beginning to score and score with confidence. Your choice. Let's see if she moves into a lead. Go ahead, Spandana.
Engineering.
Engineering. All right. There we go. This is being maintained using artificial intelligence. What is this?
The Eiffel Tower.
This girl, when she answers fast. Put your hands together. 25 again. The Eiffel Tower is today powered by AI technology. As we move to our final contender, Neil, go ahead.
Wonders.
Wonders. All right, here's his choice on wonders. Recreated using technology. They give you an immersive experience. Among the first in the world to do that. What is this?
The Parthenon.
Plus 25. They're getting these right because it's deriving what you basically study as science, history or geography, but technology today is helping all these areas. We'll take a look at the leaderboard, and this quiz is really a tight one. And the reason, oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them on 50, 1 on 75, 1 on 25. That's going to change very fast. We move into the next round of this game. It's time to bring on the buzzers. It's time for extended reality. Here it is. All right, we'll just try and start testing your buzzer. Table 1. All right, table 2. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Use the other button. Yeah, okay, 8. All right. All good to go. And please remember, these are interconnected buzzers. It'll recognize only the one who presses first. The remaining 7 will automatically not work. The scoring pattern is simple. Plus 25, minus 25, one attempt on the buzzer. Whoever hits the buzzer gets to answer. 4 questions in all. You get a series of clues on your screen and a set of boxes, which is your extended reality. So the reality is your clue, the extended reality is your answer. Starting with the first one, audience absolute silence, hands on the buzzer, question on your screen now. What does L stand for? On table number 8, he's gone for it.
Lagrangian point.
The Lagrange point will give him a plus 25. You like space, do you?
Yes.
His choice was space. He's got Lagrange right, which means he's certainly got an eye on being a space scientist. Good. Question 2, hands on the buzzer. Here we go. It's a penetration that would take you, they've gone for it on table number 6.
Gamma.
Is one part of the answer.
Gamma rays.
Correct. You still have to fill the box. He suddenly got nervous. He'll get to 50. Oh, it's going to be a really big fight here today. On to the next one. On your screens now. It's a cryptocurrency that rewards users for watching privacy-focused ads with BAT tokens. Is someone going to give it a shot? On table number 5, he's gone for it from Raipur.
Brave.
Well played. Oh, that's a good answer. Taking him to 75. 3 of them on 75, the rest on 50. It's a huge fight. Final one on screen in this round. Here we go. He's gone for it really quickly. A technology used to edit genomes.
CRISPR.
Beautiful. Oh, quality answer coming from him. He gets to 75 as well. Oh, this quiz is going to be a really tight one. Remember, 2 of you will travel to Mumbai, so keep that in mind. It's not only about winning and lifting that trophy, it's about getting to Mumbai. Moving on to the penultimate round, it's time to block the chain. Here it is. Four questions, plus 25, minus 25, hands on the buzzer. You got to give me an overall answer and block the chain of clues that's coming up on your screen. Starting with the first one, here we go. On table number 5, from Raipur, he's gone for it.
So that is Nikola Tesla, that is Cybertruck, the product of the company Tesla, car company. That is the charger of Tesla, and those are the founders of Tesla, the company, car company.
And your overall answer?
Tesla.
Plus 25. He knew just about everything, gets himself to 100. Super quick and fast on the buzzer. He knew every element in those clues. I really admire the quality of this quiz. I know we're still one more round away, but I think this is going to be the first scorecard across India. And I've got only one city left, which is Kolkata, where almost everybody on stage is on the positive. Otherwise, you have normally 1 or 2 scoring high, the others are negatives. Superb fight. Put your hands together for them. Lovely Nagpur. Second one on your screen. Here we go. The overall answer will lead you to a famous company. He's going for it on table number 4.
Microsoft bought Activision. I think that's Bill Gates. Microsoft owns GitHub, and Microsoft owns products like we call it.
Your overall answer is Microsoft.
Yeah.
25. Oh, we got a battle going now. He's got a 25. And we got the next one coming. On your screens, hands on the buzzer. I think that's going to be crucial. Here we go. Oh, he's gone for it. Oh, very quick on that.
These are all products of Nintendo. There is a Nintendo console also. So my overall answer will be Nintendo.
I think for Nagpur standards, that was simple. 25. Three of them on 100. The battle's getting tense as we go to the last one on your screens now. Here we go. Careful. He's gone for it. Go ahead on table number 6.
Apple.
Explain.
These are all Apple products. That's Apple headquarters.
That's the Apple headquarters, okay?
Yeah, this is the Apple Maps car.
Okay.
And these are all, I think that's Apple Watch. And I don't know the
There's a logo inside that.
Is it Apple?
Now he's asking me.
You know, I gave the answer. So just
Plus 25. Plus 25. That is Shazam. Shazam wasn't tough for you to crack.
music.
Yes, which is now part of Apple since I think 2018 or 19. One round to go, and I tell you what, this quiz is going to be a terrific one. The leaderboard tells why I make that comment. Here we go. Look at that scorecard. 100, 100, 100. Only 2 will go into the national round. The young girl on 75 has a fair chance, as does the young man on 75. So both of them know they have a very good chance. The final frontier of this game, gain firmly. Here it is. All right. Final 4 questions in this quiz. Nothing appears on your screen, so pay attention to me. I read out the questions to you. If you think you know the answer, you can press the buzzer while I'm reading the question. If you press the buzzer and get it wrong, because I'll stop reading the question the moment you press the buzzer, because you're telling me I know the answer. And if you get it wrong, I'll continue reading the question for the benefit of the second team. 2 attempts are allowed on the buzzer in the final round. And the objective of that is, in case you're leading by 50 points or something, you can't take voluntary negative points to win the quiz. So 2 attempts are allowed on every question. Plus 25 minus 25 the scores. 4 questions in all. All right? Starting with the first one. Hands on the buzzer. Here we go. You can stop me whenever you want. My name is Larry Ellison. I run a huge database software company which I co-founded. The company itself is named after a wise thinking person whose name is typically described by this word, known to have come from Omaha.
Yamaha.
Sorry?
Yamaha.
Say that again for me.
Yamaha.
Spell that for me.
Yamaha.
Minus 25. Minus 25 will neutralize the buzzer. Continuing on. He's not allowing me. Go ahead into your mic.
Oracle.
The Oracle of Omaha. Plus 25. Beautifully played. Oh, he's got a plus 25 on that. He's putting pressure on Raipur now. He's on 125. Somewhere, he's going to ask himself a permutation combination question. Can I really finish third in this quiz? That's the question he's going to ask himself. One more question and he may have clarity on that, but he really took that second attempt. Brave heart. Oracle, absolutely right. Question number 2. The origins of this idea come from a simple statistical graph where you point the X and Y location. He's gone for it.
Mouse.
Mouse. Explain.
So during the early days of the formation of mouse, it moved horizontally and vertically only. So it was called the XY indicator on the pixel plane, which is the screen.
Oh, so you could actually plot the XY location on a plane, which was your computer screen. And therefore the computer mouse. Plus 25. Plus 25. 2 questions to go. I don't know if these are the 2 I'm going to pick from here, but I tell you what, I am supremely impressed with Nagpur's level of quizzing. I have always said that. Superb. 2 questions to go. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Mathematics. 75. Okay. He's the one who's going to take his decisions. He's got to get both right. On 124. Oh, he got one on 100. Oh, okay. The space scientist is sitting quietly. Penultimate question. Image maximum film format. Raipur.
IMAX.
Explain.
So image, that is a format of the cinema, the film which we see.
That is the actual format of the cinemas that we see.
And IMAX is the most premium quality of movies.
Image maximum file format plus 25. Raipur now in the lead, Nagpur chasing them. But I think he's got only one contender to look at, because on 100 he can reach 125. Well, final one, hands on the buzzer. Here we go. Audience, absolute silence. Waymo, W-A-Y-M-O, is a subsidiary. He's taken the, you get it wrong, you're in deep trouble.
Alphabet.
Minus 25 is what he does not get. Plus 25. Well, he had a genuine flutter in his heart. He said, what the hell happened here? How could I do that? We'll take a look at that final scorecard. Can we have a thunderous applause? What a final. Absolute thriller of a final here today. On 100, I mean, you rarely don't win a quiz at that kind of score, but on 100 here today, he does not finish in the top two, is Shaurya from School of Scholars. Put your hands together for him. Spandana played well, but going for the score, she went back to 50, while Sarthak is going to tell himself, I need to get the buzzers right. To be very fair, he was trying. The trick is to actually hold that buzzer, because it's like cricket. Your bat swing goes up and comes down. So the way you were pressing the buzzer, there was actually a delay in the way your hand moves. So never slam a buzzer, hold it in your hand, play it like you're gaming. And that certainly is something, if he had got, I think he would have at least come closer to them. He knows that very well. But ladies and gentlemen, the game is not over. We've got two of them locked in a tiebreaker here. It's not going to matter much except the shopping amount, 20,000 versus 10,000, and the size of the trophy. So both of them would like to fight, but both of them will fly to Mumbai, although they might fly out of two different airports. We've got a Raipur contender, we've got a Nagpur contender, and what a finish with 150 each. It's a battle between Manan Sethia, who's traveled all the way from Raipur. That explains, because he is a serious contender, otherwise you wouldn't travel, and he's done that. And challenging him is Yash, and you're the only participant from your school. His school sent only him to take part, or did you bunk school to come? No, you did? Now, some students, when the school does not send, they say, no, I'm not going to miss this quiz. It happens with me. But that's the kind of passion the two of them have brought to the table. They're drinking a lot of water. It's not because Nagpur is warm. It's because the pressure of the quiz is like that. Anyway, question, nothing appearing on screen. Just pay attention to me. Question to both of you. The original name of this company was supposed to be on the names of the founders. But one of the people heard it and said, hey, listen, this sounds
More noise, but it is now known as Intel.
In a rush of a moment, he takes that risk. He'll take a -1 on that. Wait in life for the question to unfold. There was a dilemma on how to make the name sound of a company. There were two youngsters. They did not know how to do it. They resolved the dispute by tossing a coin. You know the answer to that as well?
Hewlett Packard.
Is absolutely correct. He knew the right answer. Otherwise, the company name could have well been Packard Hewlett, but it became Hewlett Packard over the toss of a coin. Rush of blood for the young man from Raipur, but nonetheless, he will get to the national round, so he's not going to worry about it. But ladies and gentlemen, apart from some outstanding answers, patience towards the end puts Yash Divakar, is it? Yash Divakar from Center Point International School, the Nagpur champion. Put your hands together for him. He's played the game really well here today to get that title, and he will be happy to reach that position. We're going straight into our prize distribution, and we've got a snappy one because we've got just two of them to congratulate and give them their prizes. I'm doing super well on my time. 6 minutes to go. You can set your clock. And it's my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, at this stage here today, to welcome on stage a vastly experienced gentleman in the technology space with close to or over 3 decades of experience. He's a widely traveled man who's seen several countries. He came to Nagpur, has led the growth of Tata Consultancy Services at Nagpur with his leadership, which is checkered by creating more leaders rather than being a leader himself. The branch has grown from a fledgling when I used to come a decade ago to construction happening to today being one of the top branches of Tata Consultancy Services. He also plays an important role with industry bodies like CII, IEEE, Computer Society of India, and so on. He's an alumnus of an extremely good quizzing college from IIT BHU in Varanasi, a fabulous institution in quizzing and for the quest of knowledge. And you owe it to him for ensuring that this quiz did not get cancelled at Nagpur. Ladies and gentlemen, the Delivery Center Head of Tata Consultancy Services, Nagpur, Mr. Arvind Kumar. You can join us on stage, Arvind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for not letting go of this quiz. As we see, and you've seen many editions of this quiz, we're getting generations of youngsters getting sharper and sharper from their predecessors. How does it feel, given that you are one of the youngest employees in India that you attract? So how does it feel to see such talent, sir?
That also demonstrates the evolution as far as the race is concerned and as intellectual capital. But at the same time, it is also important to harness the technology, the power of the social media. And today we talk about the artificial intelligence and Gen AI. So if we are keeping that particular pulse, but at the same time, if we are maintaining the traditional pen and paper, because that's where the uses of the neurons, which terminates on the fingers, stimulates that brain. If the combination is there, definitely the breed is what we are seeing today.
That's so well said. Put your hands together for him. Really nice. And ladies and gentlemen, finishing runner-up here today. Can I progress? Yeah? Finishing runner-up. We'll give that to them later because let's not write it wrongly. All right. Finishing runner-up here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter whether it was 1 mark less or 1 mark more. I think the passion to travel all night, to reach here at 4 o'clock in the morning, truly appreciate the school and the teacher. You're accompanied by a teacher? Yes, really, really appreciate that. Oh, right in front, he's got his camera on as well. All right, nice to see you again, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up here today, Manan Setia from Krishna Public School, Raipur. Put your hands together for him. No, don't. So. So, just keep that and come back. This is heavy. Schools will like trophies, yes. Put your hands together for him. All right, can you manage this as well? This is for the media photograph. Yeah, lovely. I think for just the passion to not give up on a quiz like this, he deserves a better applause. Put your hands together. What class are you? 11th standard. So he's got one more year to go. But all the best for the national rounds. Please be seated. And ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, holding the flag of Nagpur flying high in that battle that came from Raipur, he held his calm, he gave some very good answers, and at the end of the day, he knew if he knows the answer, he has to go for it. It was a smart move to go on YMO for alphabet, because that could have pushed him into the second spot, and that could have been a spot of bother. But ladies and gentlemen, the champion at TCS InQuizitive 2024 at Nagpur from Center Point International School, Yash Divakar. Put your hands together for him. No, please, don't. That's for you. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely quizzing. He certainly knew. Can I help you with the smaller one? Yeah. That's heavy. Careful, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, he arguably had some really tough answers coming up. CRISPR was something that truly stumped me. I think you can manage these two. That'll be good for the photograph. Yeah. It's the first time I've seen a runner-up get a better applause than a winner. And when the winner is from your own city. Yeah. Well done. Can I request you to join as well? Let me just help you with this. I think just hold the trophy. Just get your trophy so we can have one for the media. Come, please join us. Yeah. All right, congratulations, guys. Thank you so much, sir. Truly appreciate your presence. Please, teachers, parents, students, just remain seated. We'll wait for our chief guests to leave. So we'll not hold you back. Yeah, thank you so much. After that, the rest of us can leave. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for all the finalists here and for all of you? I want to also thank all the teachers for taking that effort to bring the children. We often forget the teachers behind the success of students. Truly appreciate the effort that you take to bring your children here, even when it's moved 2 times to come out in large numbers. Hats off to you, Nagpur. Till we meet again, to all of you, wish you a wonderful and happy Children's Day. On that note, you couldn't have had a better one to wish on a previous day. We'll see you a year from now. Till then, from all of us at TCS InQuizitive, from me, Pig Brain, thank you for joining us. Good afternoon and goodbye. Thank you.